Hello, everybody. Whoever is watching this video. I'll try to not curse. Now that I noticed most of the videos that I post are being flagged immediately, so I know that I'm being watched not just by the algorithm, but for, let's say, some criminal gangs around the internet. And what I want to talk about, I don't know. Actually, I just pissed off. Like as always. Kind of like tired of being on this town, being around these people. And finally I can just go and work on my comics, because it's kind of like, the only place that I can find solemn and tranquility, a little bit of freedom, not in this disgusting reality that we live in. So I don't know. I've been trying to be more positive about the future, about my career, but the more that I think about it, it's just that it's uncomfortable having the realization that I'm not only have to jump through hoops on fire to prove myself. It's just to being honest, being a man, and plus having slightly conservative beliefs will make you a target. You are a demon, or someone who needs to be incarcerated or mocked, ridiculed. That's how the target harassment starts. And they always do it by using the most vulnerable demographic, that is women. So now my opinions and my kind of like conspiracy theories is they will start targeting everyone that is not aligned to the party lines, since from the right or from the left or whatever these psychopaths want to call themselves, but they're just sociopaths and psychopaths, all playing around with politics. That's why everything is just involved in it. Everybody's just degenerate. Everybody's just degenerate in this country. I no longer believe that it's like decent people in this country anymore. I don't believe that, and I don't want to disprove that by, alienating or start talking with people. Sorry for that noise. My car is doing some random shit because I'm broke and retarded. Plus, I'm not white, you know. So when you're white, everything is nice. Will make you smile and shit, you know. Like you are a fucking drug addict and everything is just a high note. Until it doesn't. And that's when all these white fuckers they kill themselves, and that's the funny part. You know what other shit that is funny though? I'm desensitized. I don't give a fuck anymore about nothing, yo. Like I really black pilled to the point that now that I'm realizing that it's kind of like impossible to have just a regular life here in America. If you want to live a comfortable life, you probably will need to make more than 6 figures. Probably you will need to make more than 6 figures to live a comfortable life. No a luxurious life, just a comfortable life. And if you have a woman in this country, you will live in a sexless relationship, or she will be basically the bitch boss of that fucking shit, that fucking relationship. And I love that now in the internet, the younger generations are kind of like starting doing the passport bro type of content. I love that. I love that young motherfuckers are kind of like getting in the game of this kind of like global economy that we lived in. And yeah, you can say, oh, your sound is annoying, why you don't fucking fix your car? Because I'm broke, nigga. What the fuck you want me to do? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a word that these fuckers can use to bury my channel even more. Yeah, because you cannot fucking complain about nothing here. You cannot complain about nothing here, man. You cannot say shit. You cannot fucking make mad these fucking feminists and fucking pieces of shit that they are kind of like in the right. These fucking Proud Boys and fucking white knights fuckers. They are all just fucking pieces of shit, lying pieces of shit. We all know they have fucking side bitches and all that fucking shit. Most of those fuckers that think they are kind of like the cool ones are the most pieces of shit, and they are the ones that are kind of like, you know, buying all the bitches and, you know, doing all the fucking trauma. They all others idiots that have to fucking deal with from crazy women in this fucking country. And it's funny that nobody's kind of like want to deal with that shit. And it's kind of like daunting to think about how many men, like young men, will be left out of everything. And the government, they don't care. They don't care if those men, you know, die tomorrow, die today. Nobody will care if I die today. Well, probably someone, but that's it. Just a sad day for someone. That's it. Like most of y'all, you are just like most guys. Now they are kind of like realizing they are just kind of like meat, you know, or you know, they're just ready to go to the fucking, I don't know, the meat grinder and getting his fucking killed and squashed. And the ones that they have the opportunity to just like live abroad or live America are the ones that are trying to, like, they're playing this game that we call life in hard mode, kind of like I am, but at least they getting out of like I don't know, they getting something out of it. Like I'm the only retard that thought that he can just, like, create his own comic book label, but little did I know that being brown and retarded and broke will be a problem around these lefties and white women and all these faggots that are around, like the right wing side of politics. But we all know they are just fucking betas and fucking pieces of shit that they just want to make miserable to every other man. Like, they just want you motherfuckers to get sacrificed in the altar of all these hoes and these witches, goblins, and real demons. But I am the devil just because I'm recognizing that all the system is broken and nothing really fucking matters anymore. Like, forget having a family and forget having kids. Fuck that. Like, even I'm starting to thinking, like, if it's just really, I don't know, like, smart to have kids, this moment right now in this fucking society, to bring them to like to live this nightmarish kind of landscape. This shit is gonna be like the the Soil and Green type of movie. Like, just all these poor motherfuckers just living in tents and having shit to do because everything will be run by computers and all the elites will be fucking all the cows they are around, because that's what money can do, capitalism. Well, in the rest of y'all, you can just die. And they are the ones that are kind of like smart are just, flying away out of this fucking country because you can barely afford shit. You cannot even like live decently with just a single source of income. You have to diversify your sources of income. You just have to pick another type of job. If you are just working in a regular job, you are in the bottom of the barrel. Um, that's why a lot of younger generation and younger people, they don't have any hopes with nothing, and I can relate with that. And I don't know. I just wanted to like express myself a little bit. I think, I don't know. Tell me whatever the fuck you want, you fucking pieces of shit, on the comments. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't know, go fix your car or stop being poor or start bitching like a woman or some shit. Yeah. All your shaming tactics will work. Yeah, they will work. For real, for sure. I'm just waiting for the moment that this country will finally have like a female president. Just imagine the first female president, and they go full JF Kennedy on that bitch. Like, I'll be like I'll be for that. Like, I'll watch that. Like back to the left, but now he's a bitch. Like, that's kind of like I mean, that's the only way that we can achieve equality. You know what I mean? Like, I think the if we are living in a brave new world, I think the women, they want to like enter politics and enter, like, being a boss bitch and all this shit. I think that they need to, like, internalize that probably they will the next ones to, receive one in the neck, for the sisterhood and shit, you know. But that was the message for from a broke ass nigga, a dusty motherfucker, uh, uh, a retardo, an autistic fuck, whatever you want to call it. But don't make it a gay, okay? That's it. That was my message. Yeah, go fuck all of you.